Hey friends! Okay, so you should have visited our website or have ordered a kit and now are here on the how-to video. All the supplies list of everything you need and links to easily purchase them are going to be on the website at alwaysworkingmom.com. Alright, so I've just inflated using my electric pump the one balloon. Okay, first step is that you notice how it kind of has a light bulb shape. I like it to be more round. So right now I'm going to put it upside down using the tabletop and I'm going to let a little air out. And now I like it in that little bit of a more rounder shape. I'm going to pinch it closed and I'm going to go ahead and use my electric air pump to blow up the second balloon. And I'm going to show you how we tie. The entire way of making the balloon garland is going to be inflating all of your balloons, tying them into pairs, and then starting to design the shape using the fishing line, okay? Now you might have an extra balloon that doesn't have a buddy, like it can't be tied into a pair, and I'll show you what to do with that guy at the end. Or if we have balloons that pop or whatnot when we're tying it. Okay, so let's get a closer look on how we're going to use the two balloons that are untied currently, and we're going to tie them together. Okay friends, so I have both of my balloons that I'm pinching the tail end of the little balloons with my fingers so that the air doesn't escape. What I'm going to do is crisscross my hands into a X because I'm going to tie these two tails to each other and they're going to become a pair. So I'm going to put my hands in an X to help me get my fingers in place in an X. And I'm going to twist it upside down so my tails are now in an X, and I'm going to tie it like a shoelace. Well, I'm just going to do one knot. So I'm going to take my balloon tails and tie and pull them shut. And now they're really close together. And you want to pull the tail ends really far apart. You see how I'm stretching it really well? And that's going to help you get the balloons together. And if we need to add on extra like single balloons that need a partner, we'll add the single balloons to these extra tails. So it gives us a good grasp to add the extra tails. Does that make sense? So when I'm talking about later about, oh, I have a single balloon, we're going to add him onto a pair. This is what I'm talking about. I'm going to grab somebody's tail and tie him on so that they can become balloon friends. Does this make sense? Cross, tie, flip it over upside down, tie it in a knot, pull it really long. Okay? Now you have your balloon pairs. All of your balloons from the Garland kit or wherever you're getting balloons from are inflated and they're tied into pairs. You might have one guy loose as a single. What we're going to do is take these pairs and stretch out their butts, I don't know, and so that we can see the tails really well, and we're going to crisscross two pairs like an X, and I'm going to crisscross them and make them into a quad. So let's take a closer look on how I'm talking about crisscrossing the balloons and pulling them through and making them into a fun little quad. Okay, so now we have, let me move some of this stuff out of the way, our two pairs that are tied together, okay? I'm going to take, so that y'all can see this pink one, and open up the pairs. I'm going to take the glitter confetti one and open up the pairs, and what I'm doing is crisscrossing them so that the little tail butts connect like an X, and I'm going to twist. I'm literally just moving the balloons to hug each other. So confettis go down, pink ones go up, and now you have a quad, and I just twist it extra. Ta-da! And it's going to stay put in place without having to tie it. So now I literally have my two pairs turned into a fun, pretty quad. So here is your pretty quad. What I use the quad for is for the garland. There's a pattern on our kits so that you can utilize the strand of the fishing line to make that pattern. Now also if I have loose of these, I like to add these on for extra volume so your string line doesn't look like a perfect string garland. Does that make sense? I like that organic chunks and clumps like you threw confetti in the air. So you can use this quad sample with your baby balloons and for your jumbo balloons and your 18-inch medium balloons. All right. Okay, remember I talked about the single balloons? What do I do if I just have one balloon before I strand it onto the garland? Take an extra pair or a quad. It's easier for pairs. So I have my extra pairs. Remember we tie the tails really tight. I'm going to take the extra tail noodle end of my pair of balloons and I'm going to tie it to my little single guy and they're going to become friends. Okay, so I'm just going to tie it like a shoelace. And don't be scared if it pops, it pops. It is what it is. We're gonna just tie it together. And now I still wanna go ahead, let's get that clear, and go ahead and pull the tails really tight so that they can become super close together. And now we have a triplet. All right, now you have all of your pairs, quads, triplets, whatever you got going on, they're all inflated. What's not inflated are those baby balloons. I like to add those at the very end so they can be right on the garland like this so that you can see them on the final product. If you ordered a kit through us, you have your fishing line already in your bag, pre-sized. What you want to do with your fishing line, I'm right-handed, so I'm going to let my reel go towards the right so I don't get crisscrossed. But you're going to take your fishing line and you're going to grab an arm's length and I'm going to pinch it here to measure it out. And I'm going to start with my first balloon, grabbing the balloon and tying it with just one simple knot. And securing the balloon to the fishing line. Here is the arm's length strand. I'm going to put it to my left because I'm right-handed. Okay, so I'm going to move now the balloon over to my left because I'm right-handed. I'm going to work from my left to my right. I'm going to take the next quad or pair and now I'm going to secure them as close and as tight as possible. So I'm going to take my balloons and using as much pressure, pulling it on the middle of the fishing line. And now I'm going to do a figure 8 to get it secured. I'm going to use the white balloon, the pink balloon from the previous balloon pattern section, and just do a figure 8 to secure it together. And I'm going to pull tight on my fishing line. My left hand is still in that middle gap, getting it super close. Voila. So you see how close it is together? I'm going to continue doing that pattern, again, working from left to right because I'm right-handed, and get all my balloons super tight, super secure. Now, you are probably thinking, what do I do if I have a gap? Let me show you. Okay, suggestion. If you make a mistake and see I have my pair tied up to the rest of my quads and there's a gap, like you can see my hand through this gap on the fishing line, that is a mistake. Mistakes are okay, you can fix mistakes. What you're gonna do is take the end of your fishing line that you're still working with, and we wanna close this gap. So it's so hard to undo the fishing line once you have it on there and did a figure 8. What I do is I say, forget it. I'm gonna go back and get tighter. I'm gonna push my gap together. I'm gonna go to the next balloon up and secure the fishing line, okay? So watch. I'm gonna put it tight. It gets a little trickier. And I'm going to wrap around the light green with the dark green because it's up. And I'm going to figure 8 it as tight as possible to get it together, okay? quad previous, that's fine. It doesn't have to be a straight line. Like, honestly, the more dimension you can give it, the better it's going to look in the final product. So again, a mistake is fine. It'll be fine. Okay? Now you have completed your garland strand. We're just going to pretend that this guy is completed like this guy. And you have an extra fishing tail end. How do we finish the line? Okay? You're not going to tie it. All you're going to do is do a figure 8 3 times and you'll be done with it. It'll stay on securely, and then you'll also have extra string to hang it onto your wall using the 3M hooks. So I'm going to take my pink one and go around the confetti one. And if it's loose, I can go back up one more time to Mr. Green from the previous quad. But I'm just going to take it and do it a couple of times. 2 to 3 times should secure it fine. And that is it. My garland now is complete. I have an extra line, I guess, of the fishing line, so I can use this. What I'll do is probably cut it about right here, so I can use my extra line and put it in the middle and hang it in the curves where I want it. I generally use 3 different 3M outdoor light command hooks. Again, the link is on the website, and secure them to wherever I want to secure it to. If it's outdoors, it's a little bit different. You'll have to go to the website to look at those instructions. Outdoor installments are different. And that is it. Once we get it hung up, I'll show you a close-up of how I add the little baby balloons to give it the extra definition. On the baby balloons, I go ahead and tie those into pairs, quads, or the triplets, whatever you want to do. And I add these after I hang the main strand of the balloon garland. So the 11-inch, the 18-inch, and the 24-inch balloons are all on the strand. These little 9-inch or 5-inchers go on at the very end to give it the final oomph. I take my fishing line, I cut out a little strand, and I just tie a knot onto the little baby balloons. And then I have my knot, and I'm going to take this strand and tie it on to any place on the balloon where I want it to be. I'll just secure the fishing line from the baby balloon and tie it onto either an individual balloon, or if I can get it onto the middle in here, the original main fishing line from the garland, that's even better. If you can get it in the middle, that's great. If you have balloon pops or whatever, again, and let me get a single balloon, and you need to tie on single balloons, remember you're just going to take the tail ends of your singles, find a good pair, like the ones that only have 2 balloons are the best, take that noodle end and tie the balloons together so that it's secure into there. I don't use balloon glue or hot glue or anything like that on the balloon garland. I like it to stay secure. If you do it this way, I've tested it that it lasts, except for the babies, the rest of the whole strand lasts like 3 months inflated like that. The babies deflate after like 2 weeks. So there you go.